Alright guys, welcome back to another Hades video. I'm going to be showing you my Mirror of Night setup, and of course you can change it as you see fit. This is just what I like to use, and I'll also let you guys see what's coming up if you haven't unlocked everything. So let's take a look. Now right off the bat, Shadow Presence is easily better than its alternative, Fiery Presence, because Fiery Presence only allows you to hit, get extra damage when you hit an undamaged foe, and that's just pretty crap, to be honest with you, because it means you only get one hit, whereas Shadow Presence allows you to get better bonus attack damage and special damage if you attack them from behind. So as long as you're dashing, and you're always dashing anyway, you should be getting constant like extra damage if you're hitting them from behind. So that's just gravy. And with some of your life when you collect crystals, that's also like really good, because when you first start off, you won't be probably beaten a lot of guys, well, a lot of like the chapters or stages. So just getting any room of crystals and helping you with a lot of life might help you get further, so you can actually build up more reserves, and which will help you like level up, buy stuff later. Death Defiance, another thing, a great defense tool, you know, when you're starting out and you're wanting to survive for as long as possible. Because obviously you'll be getting your ass kicked when you first start. Death Defiance is great, so the more you have, the longer you stay alive. Again, just collecting more stuff for later on. Excuse me. Next, we've got Ruthless Reflex. So I really like this one because you'll see you get extra. Can I speak to England? You get 50% extra damage when in dodge chance for 2 seconds when you dash just before getting hit. And you'll see it a lot of time. Because I say you're dashing anyway, all the time, and you'll see like near miss, near miss, near miss. So you just do like a dash and then dash back in, and like do damage for an extra 2 seconds. Boiling Blood. This is one thing I need to look up because I'm not sure how it works when I talk about the next passive, which is when you put your cast into a foe, you do more damage when it comes to your attacking your special. But when combined with this one, Infernal Soul, you get another 2 casts on top of your original 1. So I'm not sure if you put all 3 casts into an enemy, if you get even more damage. So see, I'm doing plus 50% at each rank. So if I put 3 casts, I'm doing 150% damage. I'm not really sure, but one note I will say is I was watching some people stream this game who are new to it, and I still do it as well, but a lot of people are forgetting to use their cast for that extra damage. They just forget about it entirely, and I can see it sitting in the bottom left corner. I'm like, fire it, man, fire it, come on, get some extra damage in there, but I still do it from time to time. So Golden Touch, I like this one because it gives you more golden coins, and I like to use this because when I get to the end and I'm going to fight Hades, if I'm feeling my builds kind of sucky, and I want to get a couple of extra like boons or passives or whatever, I can usually get between like 1100 and 1200 gold when it comes to the end. So if there's any kind of extra things that I want to pick up, if I think my build kind of sucks, then that will allow me to do so. Thick Skin, again, just more defense, more life, and lets my life like last longer. This one I wanted to talk about because a lot of people I think will initially want to focus on like the weapon, you know, making the weapon more powerful, making like a hit more enemies, or making it shoot faster, or whatever the case may be. But this is really beneficial because if you get 2 status like curse effects, it actually allows just bonus damage overall. So if you can hit them with as many different like damage types as you can, and then just attack them over and over and over, and keep those kind of other damage types up, you'll do even more damage, as well as like the damage multipliers that you've already got, like hitting from behind, stuff like that. Don't really talk about that one. This one's good because obviously the more like the rarer your boons are, the better they are, the better statistics they have. So making sure that your boons can have a chance to be epic, around 20%, just increases the likelihood you'll get something good, which obviously will make life easier for you when you're going up the stages. And this Fated Persuasion I think is good as well, because in time with the boons of getting an epic one, it basically allows you to re-roll the boons. So if you pick up or get past the level or whatever, and you get 3 options, you don't like any of those options, you can re-roll them, and hopefully you get a better option. But that's it, pretty like simple, pretty easy. That's what I like to use. There's some different variances in there. But I think it's really important because a lot of people. I was talking to a guy who was just had obviously just bought it, and I was saying like you couldn't get past the first boss, and I was saying like don't worry about it because everybody starts there. You have to get your passives like all this built up, and you'll be flying past them before you even know it. And I wasn't sure like he knew. I don't think he knew what I was talking about because he was like, I've leveled everything up, man. And I was like, no way, you can't get past the first boss. But then he went to his Mirror of Night, and he had maybe like the first 4 or something, maybe. But just like on base levels, like maxed. I was like, see, that's what I was talking about. And he's like, oh, right, okay. So I might do like a boon video or something like the passives using like another video showing your keepsakes, but I'll do that at a later time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.